I doing? Yeah, yeah. So portrait. What is that? Portrait or landscape? Yeah. Go to hell. um, um, this damn thing. So I tried to take this out to Let me see. I got to talk over this. I'm playing Seven Mary 3 in the background because I changed my speakers to the my what do you call those damn things? Oh, what the hell? Might as well show. Um, let's see. Yeah, these babies. These are Elacs. Got them on sale for 150 bucks for the pair at Well, I hope I don't. Make sure I don't do anything. So I'm not wearing clothes right now because it's hot. But these are the what the hell are these? These are the BMWs that I got back in 2003. That's 16 years. I don't know. I had a problem with one of the yeah, I'm using this. This is my amplifier. This thing is kicking ass. With these speakers though, they take too much power. I put the what do you call that damn thing? The crossover on the outside. I think it cleans it up a little, but I was using it with an old Radio Shack amplifier. It was like a DJ amplifier with the separate. It was a pretty crappy amplifier, but I put it in the bag over here now though. Let me see. I hope I'm not showing myself. Yeah, I take everything out of the box because the box is ring, you know. But yeah, this is my other projects. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it there. Yeah, but so I messed this one up. I had this one since '05, I think it was. It's a Jolita amplifier, and this was I got this on sale at Amazon. Had it for about, was it 2 years? It always sounded like crap, but it was the only one that I had. I think I had that for about 2 years. I think it was on sale for like 96 bucks or something. I got it around Christmas time, and it's the only ones that'll work. But this damn thing though, the NHT, that thing doesn't make bass with anything. I tell you. And oh yeah, those things. I'm gonna have to. I know people say nice things about those Magnepans. They look cool as f, but you got to get the right setup. The only time those things sounded good because I had them set up on that mount there on the floor, and I really need a better mount. I don't know. I guess they're just trying to make it as cheaply as possible, which is okay because then you can just do modifications yourself. But they don't come like that though, and I always want to see what the hell is behind there. And so I removed a lot of crap off of that damn thing. But yeah, oh yeah, and that's I made a video about this. Here's my RC car. I haven't been out there playing with my RC car in a while. I had to take everything out. I'm telling you, there's an improvement. Oh yeah, and you gotta get that. That's the pile. I had it connected with the I bought this. I think I got this back in 2003. This AR Acoustic Research. It does by itself. There's a little bit of improvement, I find, but with that pile cleaner, the energy cleaner, or I forget what the hell you call it. It's like it improves the sound. So I said, let me just try it through the pile because it sounded a little spacey. It really does some really weird stuff with the energy, but. I don't have to run the wire all the way to the back of the house because they were saying you should. No, I think they were saying. What were they saying? That you should try and plug in as close to the to your panel box, to your breaker box. But I found, I don't know. I changed the wall receptacles to, from regular. I don't know if you could see that, from regular wall receptacles to hospital grade wall receptacles. Oh yeah, there's my flying wing. I keep trying to power it, underpowered. It needs a 2200 milliamp battery, but I keep trying to power it with a 1300 and it never flies. I gotta try and redo it just to make sure it isn't me with the 2200. But those 2200s, they're kind of expensive, and I don't want to wear them out, So I was just experimenting basically, but yeah, those are I'm trying to make the place look classy, with my pictures, there's that Diego Rivera, famous guy. I don't know who the hell's done that flower. There's a little girl from Kosovo. I don't know where the hell she is. I remember I got that years ago. and it looked like that when they were having that war in Kosovo. It reminds me of those people. It's what they look like. They're, what is it? The Muslims against the I don't know who the hell those other people were. I don't know where I got that, but that one that says confetti on it. It looks like those 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 paint those pictures that they have on those walls, and something just frivolous. And it's kind of cool though. I should probably remove the airplane wing so it could be put the airplane wing someplace else. But it looks like those, trivial type, like, what do you call that? Moulin Rouge or something. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And but I thought it looked kind of cool. It's trying to be classy, you know. And yeah, not. But what the hell was I thinking about? Oh yeah, I find that everything I take out of the box, because that's that Dayton Audio. I don't know what the hell it is, but I swear to God, it seems like it sounds a little better. But this is the first time in my life of playing with audio since I was a kid that I've actually ever. I've been hearing it and like watching videos and reading it, like in stereophile and stereo. What is that? Stereophile. Yeah, and the Absolute Sound. They'd always say pull the speakers out into the room, because it's like they wouldn't really go into detail, but it's like they would say they wouldn't explain why. They would just say 4 feet from each wall, 4 to 5 feet from the back wall. It makes a difference, let me tell you. It really makes a difference. The imaging is like crazy. And but I think it's you got to be careful how far you spread them apart, because I think no wider than 6 feet, but no closer than 4 feet. Because I think I might be 4 or 5 feet now apart, and there may be like 3 or 4 feet, maybe 3.5, 4 feet from each wall. I got to be at least 5 feet from the back wall, and the speakers never sounded this good. Because but you can't have anything on either side. You really have to have a dedicated room. No television back there for it to reflect off of. But the thing is, I find also is that what helps is turn it down. Because I remember, I think I made a video of this. Wow, I can't believe I haven't made a video in such a long time about stories. I kept thinking, man, while I'm sitting here, I should make a video of this, of that Yamaha, of the other crap. And the Radio Shack. Let me see. I think I must have had that damn Radio Shack. Oh, I think I picked it up used. I think before they went out of business, there was one on there. What is that? Atlantic Avenue. I don't know. Do you call that Atlantic Avenue Junction? I guess you could, because Atlantic meets like Flatbush, and some other. That damn bird just flew up there. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I gotta clean the damn windows. I gotta keep the place manly though. But yeah, and I found it kind of crappy, but I thought I took it out of the box like some time ago. I'm not sure if I tried it, but this is the first time. Usually I would have the speakers up against the wall, and I don't know, it wasn't that bad, because I would get separation. I would get the imaging, which wasn't bad, but not like this. They sound like high-end speakers. Even like those little crappers, the B&Ws, and those. I don't remember when the hell I got those NHTs though. Those little black ones there. But I've had all of these speakers apart. The NHTs, I've had those things apart, and like the speakers out of there. I took the what do you call it, the internal organs, the crossovers out. I don't know, but when I hooked it up to the that same CD player, that's a TIAC. What is that? That 112, I think it is. But this one, but I remember having that years ago, and I had it hooked up with the B&W, the DM602, a digital monitor 602. And I got those babies to go smooth, creamy smooth. But it only do that on, I think it was K's Choice. I forgot. I don't even know where the hell that damn CD is. I gotta find that CD, because I'm still chasing that. And Atlantis Morissette, like one track. It was really a damn shame. But when it would go creamy smooth, it would like make the hair stand up on the back of your neck. I said, holy crap. But when I was playing, what the hell was I playing? I forgot what I was playing, because I had the Magnapans, when the hell did I get those? I think I must have got those in like 2008. And when I had the Magnapans and the NHTs, I was trying to set it up like Paul McGowan and the Infinity Five, because but I tell you, those Magnapans, if you hooked them up, because I had the Magnapans hooked up with the what the hell are those things? The Chameleon Bees, the Sonus Faber, and these babies, the Elags, and the thing it covers such a broad range of music, you know, and it sounds good with any amplifier I found, because I was using it with that crappy CD player and a Cambridge CD player, the Topaz 10, I think it is. I think that's the one. Oh crap! Here's my favorite song. Okay, I'm gonna have. You know what? I can pause this crap. You know. Yeah. Okay. Good. That's it. Yeah. I tell you. I had to listen to. I think it's Seven Mary Three Mulatto. I think that's the name of the song. I thought it was like that is it's so moving, because it's just the lead singer's voice. I don't even know these guys' names, and a guitar, kick ass. You know, I mean, it doesn't sound like he's in the room. It doesn't sound like the guitar's in the room. It doesn't really even sound like, you know, it doesn't have the power of a real guitar. I actually have a guitar. That damn thing's loud as crap, man. But it sounds sweet as hell for what it is. It sounds sweet as dog. The thing I like about it sounds different, you know, and it almost sounds better, you know, different better. But the thing that I try and um, convey to convey to myself and anybody who asks. See, I have it sitting on like the carpet, but then I have it on a brick, on three bricks. So in each brick, I have it like through a wood platform. I'm thinking that wood platform could be a little harder though, but I'm hoping that the brick helps it from vibration. You know, so the vibration. I'm not sure whether it keeps the vibration. I think it does. It keeps the vibration from traveling along the floor and getting to the amplifier, you know, and the CD player, because then I have the I think there's a Target. I think I took. Now I'm kicking myself for taking the names off. I think I got them for like $150, like back in. I think I got it in '03, right after, because I needed it for those damn things. They're originally black, but I tried to paint them yellow, and because I thought it was, you know, the room needed more color. This thing I noticed when I got rid of the Magnapans, a lot more light. These damn things block out a lot of light. But I think I'm gonna try and paint these white so they'll stand out. They'll look prettier. And what can I say? I like pretty things, you know. But I would like to. I have those are from my. I think I got those. When the hell did I get those? I think 2005. It was like, they came with the big boxes. I don't know if you could see it back there. Those are two 15-inch woofers facing each other. Those things, they need a box, because I know I have some 18s, the 18s MGM dirt cheap, 100 dB SPL sound pressure level, you know, 1 watt per 100 dB for 1 watt for 1 meter. Those things make killer bass. They don't need boxes. They make sweet killer bass, as if they're in boxes, but deep, heavy bass with that little amplifier, because that's the Dayton Audio. It's that 15 watt per channel little amplifier, you know, and I think it's like $25 or $35 or some crap like that. But that thing, I have it sitting on that brown piece of wood. It's the same thing there. I got it from someone. I noticed that they were heavy as hell, so I just kept those things around. Say, I'm going to be able to use this for something. And I was thinking I could probably use this for music, because I got this thing, that stand. I think that was $150 also. It was on sale at Audio Advisors, I think it was. Oh yeah, I think that's where I got I don't know how the hell I got they started sending me crap. I don't know whether I ordered something from them. It's like, maybe I saw them like in the back of Stereophile or the Absolute Sound. Oh yeah, I re-upped my subscription to the Absolute Sound. And I wonder, can I do that? I don't know if I can get in trouble. Oh crap, I gotta cover my address, which everybody probably knows anyway. But yeah, that's the cover. And crap, let me see my damn address. Oh, I gotta turn this damn fan back on, because I turned the fan off also. Big difference. It just sits out there. The sound, the music though, is just totally awesome. I wonder if I should cover myself, because I know I'm gonna drop this damn thing, and that's it. I'm gonna have to go XXX. It's hot, man. So I'm I record naked. It's better than, going outside naked. That would be cool though. But after I lose 100 pounds though, um, you know, with no people around, no little kids though. I'm not into that crap. Just want to put that out there in the universe. Yeah. What the hell? Oh yeah. So I want to put because I have so I have 2 bricks. I need to get more bricks, as I think, because I have the amplifier, that little Dayton amplifier that I took out of the box. I think it's like phenolic or some kind of little rubbery plastic, and wow, I don't know if you could hear that, which you shouldn't be able to. But yeah, so I have that piece of wood. I think it's part of a shelf, but it's heavy as crap. And I said this would be awesome for something that'll deaden the sound. It won't let vibration pass through. And I swear to God, I think it sounds better than the stand there. Because I noticed when I got that stand, I had like this crappy I think it was a Sony amplifier, and I noticed that thing sounds a hell of a lot better. And I think I was still using, I think it's used those speakers, but I think this, if you can isolate, so take it out of the box, because the boxes ring, and those metal frames, that music minute, you can't even hear it and you can't feel it. Sometimes if you turn it up really loud, but that's the advantage, I think, of turning it down, though, turning the music down, because it doesn't overwhelm the room, So try and get it at a level that is adequate, for all the music to come out, so it isn't too low, but you don't want to make it too loud, because I think I was reading Stereophile, and I'm not sure if it was John Atkinson or another guy. I think there was another guy there. He used to have that, modifications column, and he actually recommended that try to turn the music down, instead of blasting it all the time, because for one thing, it doesn't overwhelm the room, But the other thing, he made a good point that I don't think he said anything about the room, but I kind of surmised that, because I always see people talking about their room treatment and all that crap, and the bass too boomy, but I'm thinking, so what if you just turn the damn music down and let your ears do a little bit of the work, let your ears go to the speakers, and you like meet the speakers halfway, you meet your system halfway, and let your ears do what they were designed to do, listen. And yeah, because he was saying that it's fatiguing, to have all that loud music, and I think he's right, because I find, when the music isn't, I think they've said that before, though. I think I've heard people say that, where if the music's too shrilling high and the bass is too boomy and low, and just, overcrowding you, it becomes just fatiguing, because see that? I don't know if you can catch that helicopter. Damn, no, I can't see it. That's too bad. But yeah, it becomes fatiguing, because all this information's coming at you and just like knocking the hell out of you. But the other thing, right? So the bricks, and then I have 4 black diamond racing cones, like each end of the brick that's sitting on that, so to protect it from vibration. So it's already rock solid. That thing is heavy as hell. It isn't light. And I find that it really makes a difference. I think I need to maybe do more to the what the hell is that? I forgot what the hell they call the damn thing. But I tried it, with the AR, and without, it sounds so much more solid and crisp. It did sound a little more holographic though, but I think the bass is not as good in the like the center channel, or the center, not the center channel, but the imaging. It becomes a little more solid, and I think I hear more instruments, and but I find that's what's happening, because I was playing, I forgot the name of that artist. But I'm hearing the music sounds completely different, and it's like I'm hearing notes and instruments that I didn't hear before, and it's really strange the way that is, but you have to keep modifying, you have to keep trying, but you have to modify towards limiting vibration and improving the electrical quality, the electricity that comes out of the wall. You have to try and keep it as clean as possible, because I actually tried it just to see if that thing was working. I plugged everything directly into the wall, and everything got grainy. I swear that you could definitely hear a difference, man, a massive difference. You can hear the grain. When I plugged it back in, it just got smoother and cleaner. So I know that damn thing's definitely working. But but it's same because I have two of those AR cleaners, and so it's really that one's not a surge protector. It's but the AR is a surge protector. I don't know if you can see it, and but it helps to clean it because I remember they were advertising it. Forgot where the hell I saw that. It was like $29. I think I got that back in, I don't know, maybe '03 or '05 or some crap like that, and still works pretty good. But that thing, the pile. I think it's 113. What the hell's I forgot? No, it's the PS. I think they only have one. It's like $100 or something like that. It is definitely worth it. And yeah, there are a couple of other things I want to talk about, like that PS Audio. I don't know if you can see it blinking over there. Yeah, a little bit. That they call that. That I think that might be. I mean, because it was really strange the way he was talking about Paul McGowan about snake oil, and then he sells that sound cleaner or energy cleaner or some crap. I forgot the name of it. I'm too lazy to get up and go over and look at it though. What the hell am I? 20 minutes. I was thinking about wow, how the hell am I gonna have what the hell am I gonna talk about? But yeah, that's snake oil. I think, but his son, he put his system together because he was using that sprout, that $500 or $600 sprout. Because I think they went from 50 watts to 100 watts. I tell you, that 100 watt per channel um, Radio Shack deal, but I took that one out of the box. The power supply is out. Took off the bottom, disconnected it from the bottom, disconnected it from the top and the sides, and it definitely sounded really sweet. I couldn't believe how impressive it was. But I tried to do that to the Yamaha, that RS202. It won't turn on anymore because I took the top off. I swear to God, it was the only one that, like those little crappy black speakers there, the NHTs. They would only sound good in the garage. I don't know why, because I don't know, maybe it's the concrete floor, but I could put them up on the stands and it would sound sweet. I say, wow, and it's amazing. What's electrically compatible, because no other amplifier would sound good with they would make absolutely no bass, but with that RS202, it would make sweet, not crazy heavy bass. They couldn't. These ELACs, they make too much bass. That's why I could pair them with that 15 watt per channel Dayton Audio, that little amp, that $25 or $35 amp. Oh yeah, my other amplifier, I don't know, it just burned out. Where the hell is that damn thing? I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of upside down there. It just stopped working. It's a damn shame. I like that amp, but I always felt like I was missing out on something though. So am I? Oh, yeah, I was using that, and I had what they call a sonic image enhancer that it actually improves the bass, and which is good. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, because I was using the Magnepans with that. I was trying to do it like the PS Audio style with their Infinity RS5s. I don't know, you got to go to their website. That is totally awesome. So they got these huge column of speakers, and wow, that's crazy. With that, yeah, I wanted to mention with that other song, Mulatto, though, by Seven Mary 3. At first I said, oh, is that thing too off to one side? Because I noticed with that Jolita amplifier, everything was always, the voice wasn't centered. It's like you know what it might have been? Damn it, I just realized that I should have rebiased the tubes, because you can bias the tubes, and I thought I biased everything perfectly, but I should have biased it, the tubes on the right, because I think everything seemed like it was always off to the left, a little bit, and I should have probably just either turned the left down or turned the right up, a little bit, maybe by 3 or 4, volts or something like that, because I was trying. They say to run it at, I think, 40 volts, and when you use the voltmeter, but now it's like with this little crapper, it's definitely directly in the center, like the voice, everything's coming out of the center. But with that other song, with Mulatto, the Seven Mary 3 song, the voice was like a little closer to the left speaker there, but then the guitar was directly in the middle. It was pretty cool the way they did that. The voice was definitely louder, but then the guitar was sweet. It was directly centered, and I say, oh crap, is this doing the same thing? But yeah, this stuff, it's really a lot of fun though. I think it's cool to have like the high end crap, but I don't think you need it, know. And I think you gotta tweak the hell out of this stuff, and then it's good to read those magazines, watch those videos on YouTube, and like Stereophile and what the hell's that other thing, and the Absolute Sound, and just listen to Paul McGowan, and the other guy. What's the other guy's name? Steve Gutenberg, and there are other guy, Thomas in Stereo. I was listening to him, but that's why I wanted to try out this. I think it's Musical Paradise MK301. I think that's the one. I just want an amplifier, a tube amplifier that could use those KT150s. Those things are killer. I mean, I was in love with like the 2A3 tubes. I just love the way they look in the 300B tubes, but they're supposed to be very sweet sounding tubes. I had a Carry Audio. I forgot what number it was, but it was I bought it used, like, I don't know, back in early 2000, maybe 1999 or something like that, and it used 300B tubes, but I made it. Wow, that bass is coming through. Yeah, these things are really booming. These speakers, the ELACs, they're too booming for the because the Radio Shack amplifier, they always sounded like crap. They always sounded too mid-rangey. But with those speakers, the B&Ws, those aren't the original tweeters though. On those B&Ws, I think either one went out or I got sick of it. I don't know. One day I thought it sounded too harsh. I just didn't match it. I don't know. It seemed to be okay for years though, but I don't know what the hell happened. So I think I subconsciously or on purposely gave myself a reason to get rid of it. But this thing sounded awesome. They sounded great with that what is that Kenta TriPath. I was thinking about getting another one, but with that I'm looking into, I think that Yamaha RS202. I think that might beat it out a tad, and I think you can get them on sale. You can get it on sale, at around Christmas time or something like that, and you probably save like 40 or 50 bucks, and it would definitely be worth it. That thing was kick-ass. But I've used it in other parts of the house where the speakers with the same speakers, running it through the same speakers, and it sounded like crap. But with the speakers out, that is I'm telling you, it's such a major difference having those speakers off the walls, though. If you can do that, do whatever you have to do, because I watch those YouTube videos and people got their speakers crammed into the corner. They have like couches. You got to get rid of that stuff if you want good music. Just rearrange everything, put stuff in a different room, and put it in storage. Do what you have to do, but you have to have a dedicated room. Because I had a lot of crap in here, but I had that stand like over here, right up against the wall there. It didn't sound bad, but it did not sound like this. It's like I tried to, because I had like a lot of crap, and the more crap that I pull out of here, I'm gonna try and pull more crap, because I still got this chair and I got these subwoofers from a surround sound system that I had like about, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, that went bad. It was like a DVD player, and it had its own speakers. It sounded really bad, actually. I think I got it to sound cool because I started using it as a regular amplifier and playing CDs, and it would directly power the speakers, but not all, because it wouldn't, it doesn't. Nothing's recorded in surround sound, and it sounded really great. I got it, I set it up, and then the damn thing burned out, which is usually the case, but which is what happened recently with the damn Kenta and the RS2 was it 202. Yeah, I think I had that for about 2 years. That thing's been just sitting around doing nothing because I just thought it sounded crappy, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I can use that as a backup, when I'm desperate. But yeah, I would recommend that. With the ELACs, I mean, you can get that would be like dirt cheap. You can get them on sale, both. You can probably get the ELACs again on sale. You have to watch Amazon though. But they go down to 150 bucks. That was crazy. And you can probably get that thing for like 100 bucks. And then, I would say, I don't know, they keep recommending like that what the hell is that thing? That 60, the LP60. I'm not sure if that thing is, I don't know. I actually, no, because I have this Ion. It's player, and it's not that bad actually. You know, and it's dirt cheap. You could probably get it. It's kind of expensive though. That LP60. I think a lot of people are buying it, and I think they make them. They make it in orange also, because I think it comes in black or silver. But saw one in orange that looked beautiful, and so I shouldn't badmouth it because I know that Ion that actually didn't sound too damn bad. You know, and because I remember I was playing a Tom Petty album. I think Long After Dark, and I said, "Wow!" I remember put that thing on, and that thing kicked out some bitchin' bass and was smooth as F. I swear to God, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying not to curse, but yeah, crap. I'm up to 30 minutes. The other thing I wanted to mention though was the musical paradise. The guy Thomas and Sturry, he was saying some really awesome things about it though, you know. And but I wanted to I just that KT 150, man, that tube looks bitchin', man. You know, and everybody, I remember, what's that guy's name? Kevin Deal, yeah, of Upscale Audio. He was talking about it. I was thinking about, I think those damn things are expensive though, $95 each. But they were claiming that, you know, they test the hell out of them and burn them in to make sure that you get the best tube possible. It just looks kick-ass. It just looks beautiful. But I heard though that the EL34s though, or like a very sweet sounding tube, and even some people saying they're the sweetest sounding tube, beautiful mid-range and high-end, you know. And because I know, what's the name of that company? Wow, the stuff that this I'm trying to drown out the music, but it's like overwhelming. It's sounding kick-ass. It is sounding kick-ass, but I think. Again, I think the combination of bringing it out into the room, putting it on that hard surface, and elevating it with those black diamond racing cones. I don't know if you could see them there, and that. But I think the smoothness. I think it's coming from. Well, it's coming from getting rid of the vibration, and it's coming from the power conditioner. Yeah, that's what the hell that's the word I've been thinking of. The power conditioner, that power conditioner. And you gotta get it though. You get that power conditioner. I guarantee you know, if you're an avid listener, if you just use it as background music, you know, I mean, if you're not really into listening, I would say, you know, it'll definitely still sound better. It will sound better. There'll be an improvement. But if you're a critical listener, that you like, that you're just turned on by what music can be, you know, how music can be reproduced, when you like to sit and listen to your music for hours, you know. And it's you gotta get that thing, you know. You don't I don't know, because I know, you know, I was thinking about getting that Furman. I think that I saw it on Amazon for like $50 or $55, but it's a little smaller, you know, and so I'm not sure. I didn't even know how good that thing was. I didn't even know if it was going to make a difference. It definitely makes a difference, though. I tried it several times, but yeah, okay. There's the end of the song. But yeah, it's like that musical paradise. I gotta try that. But I think that I think it's only 6 watts per channel, but it's gonna be like let's say high current, because none of these amplifiers are high current. You can tell if your amplifier is high current by just, you know, you turn it on, let it play, and then just unplug it from the wall, and if it continues to play, that means it's high current. But if it shuts off immediately, that means it isn't high current. But I'm not sure. You know, I mean, because these amplifiers, these are definitely not high current, and these things sound kick-ass. So there's a lot you can do. But the other thing that I wanted to mention is that once you get to know this stuff, and if you end up buying very expensive equipment, you know, it may sound like crap if you don't know how to set it up. If you don't, because there's a lot of vibration going through your system, you know, it may sound different. It might, I mean, you might luck up and it might sound good, but there's a good chance if you don't isolate it, you know, one thing, if you don't protect it from vibration, it's going to sound like crap, you know, and you're not even going to realize it. And because you're just going to sit there, my system sounds like crap, you know, but it's an ongoing process, because again, I've been doing this for like years, and this is the first time I've actually made a great effort, because I don't know, I just didn't think that it would make that much of a difference, you know. And I said, oh, it sounds pretty good the way it is. Those people know what the hell they're talking about. Those people know what the hell they're talking about. I'm telling you, you know, and you got to pull it out into the room. But yeah, the other thing was that, yeah, I was using that sonic enhancer. I think it was like, I don't know, $80 or something. I'm not even sure. When the hell did I get that? I think I may have gotten that damn thing like in 2005 or 2008 from one of those places on those. I don't even know if they're still there anymore. They may have like been bought out by high-end real estate to build more apartment buildings or office buildings on Canal Street, like yeah, near Canal and what the hell is that? Like Broadway, like either side. I think they're mostly to the left. Like if you're looking uptown, going towards Canal, and you look off to the left, there are a bunch of, I think there may be one or two. There used to be a crap load of them, though, where you can get like cheap speakers. I was thinking about going over there because I saw some soft dome tweeters and soft dome mid ranges, but I don't know. I don't know whether I've gotten the correct speakers. I got these other little speakers. These speakers are crap. I'm telling you, they're like $15, for two. I think it was 15. Was it $15 for two or something? $12 for two, or either $12 each. No, I think it might have been either. I think it was $24, and I guess they're better than nothing. I guess if I can find the right box, because I got. They're all 6.5 inch. I got two of. I think they're both 8 ohm. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think two are 8 ohm and two are 4 ohm. And then I got the 4 ohm. It's like a car speaker. I was trying to make a what do you call it, that LS50? It's a now I wish I would have gotten the three-way, and just to see what I could do with that. But I took the woofer doesn't have a crossover on it, but the tweeter has a like a capacitor to block out the Bliffenspline, and but that so I disconnected that little capacitor to block out the high frequency Bliffenspline, and I hooked it up to the B&W. I think the bass, it definitely sounded better, and but I put it in that box and still no bass though. But I think it needed, because I hooked it up to a, let me see, when the hell did I buy that? I got that Samson, I think it's the 2500. I think it was dirt cheap from Sam Ash, like this was like $100 or something. When the hell did I get that thing? But I hooked that up. I had those two hooked up with the Kenter, and because you gotta with that though, because I was gonna say you gotta have smize with these the Magnapans, the MMGs, and which I had, I think, since 2008. Wow, what is that? 11 years? Jesus Christ, time is flying, man. Really gotta have fun in life. But I had them like I tried to hook them up Paul McGowan IRS-5 style, where they were sitting on this, and the little babies were sitting actually on that stand, but on the bottom, because I was trying to get maximized bass. The ELACs, I have to put them on stands. Well, they say you shouldn't be lower than, this tweeter shouldn't be below. Let me see, is the tweeter? Yeah, the tweeter shouldn't be what is that? 1 inch, more than 1 inch below the ear. And right now, I think they might be 2 or 3 inches above my ear though. And but I had to bring them up because they make too much bass, sitting on the ground. But the mid range and the high frequency sound better though. They're more. You want them more level with the ear also, but they're totally compatible with that little bastard over there, and that thing is totally awesome. But they're too boomy though, with the because the Radio Shack, it's 100 watts per channel, and it has a pretty big power supply, but it's not high current though. So you unplug it, it goes off, it goes out right away. But that power supply, it looks like it could be or should be. But yeah, so I had the Magnapan sitting on top of this, and then I had the sitting on top of like like, just see the yellow stand with his black base. I just moved that back, and then the NHTs, they were sitting like on the outside to try and keep them elevated slightly, and the Magnapans, they were sitting on the wood platform that's on top of the bricks. So, because I was trying to bring them off to the side, the way the RS5s are in Paul McGowan, in the PS Audio Paul McGowan shop. So they're like out to the side a little, but I had these like right there, instead of, because he has like the panels, the array where the tweeters are on the inside, and then the mid range is on the outside. I think it said like 12 mid-ranges and 36 tweeters or some crazy mess, like 10 on the back, 12 on the front all together. And then he has like the powered subwoofers, or the powered woofers. There's like a row of those, like I think 9 of those or 8 of those I think he's got. And but the room looks way too small for that power. That room's got to be twice or 3 times the size of that. I think he's overwhelming that room. It's crazy. It looks like it's near field listening. That room needs that. Those speakers are so damn big. It needs to be like in an amphitheater. I've been dying to use that word. Crap, 40 damn minutes already. But yeah, but I had those without the equalizer. I had the sonic enhancer and the equalizer hooked up. Those Magnepans kicked ass. They weren't like too bright, because I remember when I got them, they had this like some kind of jumper or capacitor that you could tone down or tune down the high frequency. I don't know. I loved the way it sounded. I think it's because whatever I hooked them up to. Well, I originally had them hooked up to that Jolita, that 202. That uses the EL34s, and it's 40 watts per channel. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it sounded kind of sweet. And I noticed the older it got, the crappier it got. So I did that also. I took those off because they used to be mounted at the bottom. Because now I don't know if you can see, the top is now, or the bottom is now the top, because it doesn't, because I'm using the stands. What the hell? How the hell did I have that thing hooked up? Because I see the holes there, but I don't see the holes on this side. Why don't I see the damn holes? But to mount those stupid frames down there. But I would say if you get those, and if you get an equalizer, a good equalizer, because it's a 32 channel equalizer, but not per side. It controls both sides, which is good. But I find it was difficult to actually find what the hell worked best, because I kept fooling around with it. But then I found it. I found the combination, which I don't remember. I think it's still set at that, and because I don't think I moved it. But then I got kind of tired of them. I don't know. It's kind of fatiguing. But let's see what happens with these. I don't know. After a while, at first I fall in love with this crap, and then it's like I don't like this anymore. One day, but or I just either mess something up, by tinkering with it. But you got to take that chance. But the thing is, that's why it's best to buy dirt cheap crap and then try and make it sound better. Because I think that's what the Thomas in Stereo was saying, the guy that does that. And he's saying, like, his friend, he got tired of just like chasing, high-end audio. He said he started getting vintage equipment and then trying to bring it up to high-end. That's what I was thinking, a long time ago. Because you buy that high-end stuff, you can't touch it. You start fooling around with that stuff and you break something, it's going to be very expensive. You're going to ruin it. And, and you'll have to send it back, and it's going to cost you even more money to have it repaired. So, but with this stuff, you buy that cheap stuff. I wanted to try that. What is it? I think that Dayton Audio, that MK. What the hell is that? That 442 Tower, 442T. It was 228 when it first came out, but now they dropped it down to 199. It looks sweet. It looks sweet as hell. Let me tell you, it's nice and slim. That's the thing I love about it. It's so skinny. It's not wide. It's not much wider than they have like the dual 4-inch woofers. Usually I don't like those dual speakers. I think they look lame-o, to be honest with you. And I notice all the manufacturers are doing that, because I love, if you can go online and check out the PROAC, the Response 2.5 in U. That is it looks like I don't know. You can't even, when I see it, because I have a picture of it, but when you see it in real life, it's like nothing you've ever seen. It's like a beautiful work of art, a beautiful monolith, a beautiful piece of furniture. It looks beautiful on paper, but when you see it in real life, it's just spectacular. I swear to God, it's the most beautiful speaker you've ever seen, you've ever laid eyes on. But in U, the other colors aren't bad, the other wood finishes, but I don't think they make it anymore, because it's a special U tree, and I think it's like 5,500 or something like that, or it used to be back in the old days. But they stopped making that speaker. But it's just like I think it was 7-inch or 6.5-inch or 7-inch pulp. I think it was Speakon. No, not Speakon. ScanSpeak. Speakon, I think it's the binding post, but ScanSpeak. And I think, I'm not sure if it's Who the hell is that tweeter? I'm not sure. It was like this tiny little. It was supposed to be a 3/4 inch tweeter, soft dome. That thing was. It was just totally beautiful. It looked the speakers themselves. It was like you see this pulp, and but I haven't seen that on a speaker in years until I got that my 18-inch woofer, the MMG. I think they're like 77 or $55 each or something. Some crap. It might have gone up now though. But bitchin' speakers, and on the back, not on the front though, but this speaker on the ProAct is pulped, and it's just like it looks beautiful. It's perfect. Usually, like pulp the way that is, you would think it would look like ushy, disgusting. Like how like food oil when it turns brown, after you cook meat and it just lays there in its own oil and gets cold and it looks disgusting. And but this, it looks perfect. It looks beautiful. I can't believe they stopped making that speaker though. It's just like the most beautiful speaker, the whole, and it had like a little platform at the bottom. It's just they're absolutely beautiful. But yeah, but I wanted to try, so that, with the MMGs, and they're trying to make it look like the IRS fives that Paul McGowan raves about all the time. So I was trying to do that, and I finally got it. I would sit down and say, "Oh, this sounds nice," but then you change the CD, or it plays another song on the same CD, and it doesn't sound right. But I finally got the damn equalizer, so I think that's what you need, a good equalizer, and you could use that with any amplifier, to make to wake the Magnepans up, and because the bass began to improve. I never tried it without the because it's crazy, because those things they don't make bass, but with that equalizer you could tailor it, to your liking. And but the other thing, that that musical paradise though, that thing, it's just beautiful to look at. I'm not too crazy about this. I don't even know what the hell you rectify. I'm not even sure if they're rectifier tubes or preamp tubes or what the hell they. I gotta go check that out. But I'd love to get that KT 150, and then with like if I can replace that, because I'm not sure if I could use the EL34 up front, but even the EL34, because who makes that, Pisvane? They make a beautiful EL34 that's in the shape of like a 2A3 tube, or a 300B. It has like, it comes out at the top, like it bows out at the top, and then it just looks totally cool. But that KT150 with one of those style of, EL34, the bowed out Pisvane EL34, or the 300B, that would look kick ass. And I think the only other least expensive amplifier that I know that'll use that is that, what the hell is that Prima Luna. I wasn't really too crazy about it, I know they were raving about the sound, and but I know someone says that the tube amplifiers, they color the sound, but I mean, if it sounds beautiful, who the hell cares? Yeah, okay, so I'm getting tired. All right, what the hell time is it anyway? Okay, that's enough. Bye.